What is the fastest way to make an extra $500 a day? What's good, everybody? Justin coming at you with a brand new video, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can make an extra $500 a day with Instagram influencers. But first, if you're anything like me, you always want to see proof to make sure that people on the other side of the screen actually know what they're talking about and actually are legit. So right up there, you can see a little screenshot of my most recent post with an Instagram influencer. Alright, so first things first, you're going to run into obstacles. It's just like any other business. You can't prevent it, you got to do it. And it's the same thing that Grant Cardone says. The more obstacles you have, the more problems you have, that means the farther you're succeeding in life. So remember that. Alright, so by far the biggest problem you're going to run into, the biggest obstacle you're going to run into is consistency. The reason consistency is such a problem with Instagram is because you can't run a shout out for 24 hours, 7 days a week. I mean, you can set up shout outs 1 day of the week, 2 days of the week, 3 days, and line them up like that and just plan out your whole week. But unlike Facebook ads, you can't just get a shout out and continue to have the same shout out going day after day and night after night. It doesn't work like that. However, you can make this more consistent, and it's called planning ahead. Something that you really need to stay focused on in business is organization. And with this organization, if you plan out your influencer a week ahead of everybody else and go, okay, well, this page I'm doing on Monday, this page I'm doing on Tuesday, this page and this page I'm doubling up on Wednesday, etc., etc. That's how you stay consistent with this, and that's how you make a lot of money. I've seen some people make over 20 grand a day just on Instagram influencers. And it really just depends on what you prefer. Or maybe you're like me. I like to build up my pixel on Instagram, get a shit ton of money, and then scale that to Facebook and make it more consistent. Alright, the next step. How exactly do you get there? What's the next step? So what you're going to do, what I like to do, is I like to start small. Start with a small Instagram influencer page, depending on your budget, and then scale from there. So you're going to start small and then you're going to scale. I had written down to scale slowly, but that's more on the Facebook page. So we're just going to say scale smart. Meaning, there's a lot of different ways to scale. Obviously, if one's barely making you any money, don't use that page. I mean, test another product on it if you want, but use the pages that are working. Stack up the small ones and then go to the bigger ones. I know a lot of the times it's harder to get in contact with the bigger pages, so continue to do what's working, you know. If you have one page that's working on Friday at 7 a.m., continue to use that page every Friday at 7 a.m. So what do you do when you find a winning influencer? Well, the first things first, you're going to double check your math to make sure you're actually profiting. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to talk to the influencer and see what type of package deals they can get you. So with that, you're going to be like, hey man, or girl, what type of packaging, what type of pricing can you get me for 3 or 4 more shout outs? I did a decent, but I think if I keep promoting, I can do better. And then they'll always come back with a price and always try to negotiate with these guys. I mean, it's not, none of them have a fixed cost that they have to sell an advertisement for, you know? So always try to negotiate with these guys. Most of the time it works. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to promote the same product once a week. Not 3 times, not 5 times, once. I've tested it all out, and this is the way that I found to get the best results. So let's say you do this one product at Friday at 7 a.m. and you profited $400. So what you're going to do is send this influencer a message and say, hey, I want to go in and get a bundle package. And then you negotiate the terms and all that. And then once you get the bundle package, you tell them, be like, hey, I want to schedule next Friday at this exact time. Again, I want to promote the same product. Be like, okay, no worries. And then depending on how many shout outs you bought in this bundle package, you're going to say, I also want to do it at your next best engagement time. Ask them what it is and then schedule you in for that. And then you're going to go in there and test out another product. And then you're going to do this again and again and again. So realistically, you should be aiming for 2 to 3 times, 2 to 3 posts a week with this influencer, but all different products, and switch up the product images each time you post with them as well. That's just the way that I've been able to get the best results. And I want to ask you guys, what type of results, problems are you facing with Instagram influencers? Comment below, and make sure if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you found any valuable content, join the family and hit that nice looking subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.